The culture here, we really cherish what we have, and that is because it takes a special person that's going to be dedicated enough to go to the level that we want to go to for the quality that our customers expect. It's a really unique industry in that it's a very small niche, and here we are, we have the opportunity to be recognized as one of, or perhaps even the best in the world at what you do for a living. Most people that we bring in here didn't come from the boat building industry. They'll come from, high-end trim carpentry or high-end building stairs or automotive even. Our goal is no one leaves here because of, oh, I'm not making enough money. We'll pay very well for what we do, and we'll always be above scale. We just expect just that positive attitude. And really what we try and do is put somebody where they are really having fun and they're enjoying themselves, and then that just makes a more productive guy or gal. Because it's really a cool way to make a living. We get to work with extremely wealthy owners that just want what they want, so it's a wonderful way to make a living all the way through. So why not get people interested in doing that? We're not going to get everybody, but there's going to be some that's going to spark an interest and go, hey, that's a pretty neat way to make a living, which I couldn't agree more.
It's a lot of fun. It's hard and it's tricky. There's loads of different departments in here. So, I mean, there's electrical and mechanical, and if you like carpentry, we've got hull, construction, exterior. There's a whole design department here. You have to be incredibly accurate. We build the cabinets, we do all the floors. I mean, pretty much anything inside of the boat, we fabricate, build. We go down to 32nd, 64th of an inch. All the tolerances are super tight. We make sure everything's book matched and all the grain flows together really well, and it's satisfying. It's really satisfying, especially when other people can come see it and they can recognize it themselves without really knowing all that went into it. Meeting the owners and the captains and having them thank you personally, and also just having everyone be able to finally see that finished product that you spent probably like a year and a half, 2 years of your life on. Like I said, the work's real rewarding.
Well, I started in the mechanical and then went to the hull shop and then back to carpentry, and now I'm back in mechanical. One department gets backed up, you can switch over and help out, and then when that department gets caught up, you can switch back. It's a great culture. It's always something new. There's always something to learn. It's a very desired field. It's always going to be there. There's always going to be people with these high-end boats and even the low-end boat. So there's always going to be a skill set needed. It's not always the same thing day in, day out. It's a great career choice. You get to work with your hands, you get a pride in what you do. If you're like me, you got like ADHD, you get bored with doing one thing over and over again. This is always something different every day.
Yeah, it's always challenging. We're always striving to do stuff better, so it's exciting and interesting. I work in the digital fabrication department, so I do some designing, I do programming for the CNC machine, and I also run the machine sometimes. It cuts out all different kinds of parts. We work on just about every part of the boat, but we can cut into plastics, wood, aluminum, all different kinds of things and make all different kinds of parts for the boat. Very extreme attention to detail, and that comes from the top all the way down. We want the next department to do just as well as we do, so we all work together for that same goal. Well, I think the boat building business is a very unique business to be in. We don't deal with right angles very much. Everything is interesting, everything is curved, everything has got a different take on it. Yeah, I'd say it's a great field to get into because it's so challenging and so interesting and different than any other field you've got out there. The craftsmanship is amazing, the talent is amazing.
I am the new construction and yard mechanical supervisor for Bayliss Boatworks. It's not a bad spot. It's always something exciting. Just the stuff that we get to do, making people's dreams come true, helping people when they need help. We also diagnose and troubleshoot issues on boats that come into the yard, repair, repowers, name it, we do it. 20 years from now, somebody goes in behind us, they open up a cabinet or pull an insert out, they're like, man, they did all this behind the scenes. Not only does it help with troubleshooting and replacement down the line, but you know, it's art. It's got to work and it's got to look good. Didn't really know what I was getting into when I got here, but I'm glad I did. You know, I mean, if they want to get into it, get into it.